You're listening to the audio production of A Lamp Unto My Feet, The Bible's Light for Your Daily Walk by Elisabeth Elliot, published by the Elisabeth Elliot Foundation. Print book cover art courtesy of Revell, a division of Baker Publishing Group. This book is read by Aimee Lilly. Introduction. There's not much occasion in America today to walk dark pathways with only a little lamp. It is a world filled with artificial light of many kinds: street lights, traffic lights, headlights, floodlights, neon lights, flashlights, Klieg lights, spotlights. But for all of man's history, until this century, lamps were needed. In ancient times, a tiny clay lamp was sometimes fastened to the thong of a sandal so that the pool of light cast was sufficient only for a single step. The traveler took that step and found light enough for the next. So the psalmist wrote, "Thy word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light on my path." Psalm 119, verse 105. Solomon exhorted his son to observe his father's commands and not to reject his mother's teaching, for a command is a lamp and teaching a light. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. Approaching the age of 60, I think it is reasonable to admit that I am, by the biblical norm for life expectancy, old. In America today, it is forbidden to use the word. We are senior citizens, golden agers, keen agers, mature, anything but old. The assumption is that old equals useless. It has not always been so. In other times and places, old has been a term of respect, because the old were assumed to have learned one or two things that could help to make the pathway of life a little clearer to those who followed. It was not thought that the old had learned all they could hope to learn, however. To me, old age is a gift. It is therefore a privilege. It is therefore a responsibility. I have a great deal yet to learn. I am sure of that, and by the grace of God, I want to learn it. May I say with the psalmist, I have thought much about the course of my life, and always turned back to thy instruction. I have found more joy along the path of thy instruction than in any kind of wealth. Psalm 119, verses 59 and 14. To me, the commandments, that is, all that the Word of God comprises, are a lamp. This book is made up only of reflections of the true light, though the reflector may distort, written over a period of 5 or 6 years. Indoors, outdoors, usually early in the morning in some solitary place, but occasionally in an airplane or motel room. I have always been aware, ever since I was very small, of needing direction. I have gotten it, first from parents who were quite clear about what was right and what was wrong, what they wanted of us and what they didn't want. I got it from teachers in public school. They were allowed in those unenlightened days to make what are now called value judgments, and from teachers in Sunday school. I got it from the Bible and from many books. Before I learned to read, I was read to, at least twice a day from the Bible, and usually from another book or two as well. At family prayers, my father sometimes read a children's paraphrase of the Bible, but when he opened his own Bible, it was the authorized version, King James Version. We heard it 7 days a week, and consequently our minds were filled with thousands of phrases, effortlessly memorized, of flawless English, and shaped by those majestic cadences. This was a priceless gift from our parents, which of course we had no appreciation for at the time. Growing up, I began to be aware of something far more important. My parents really believed that book and honestly tried to live their whole lives in the light that it shed. As soon as I learned to read, I was given a leather-bound Bible, inscribed by my parents.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?